The second edition of the Laver Cup will be held in the U.S. for the first time right here in Chicago at the United Center. The three-day tournament that brings a competitive but fun and energetic atmosphere is considered to be tennis's answer to golf's Ryder Cup. Roger Federer was the first player to confirm his participation and was joined by Novak Djokovic for Team Europe to take on Team World, led by legendary captain John McEnroe, his younger brother Patrick, and University of Illinois alum Kevin Anderson. Many Naperville area kids jumped at the opportunity to take part in the event, hosting their favorite players from around the world. The process may have been challenging, but those selected prepared far in advance.
It was a long process because there were 2 tryouts and multiple practices that we had to go to.
The first tryout there were about 200 people, and then they made it down to about 100 people. On the second day there were 100 people trying out, and then they selected 40 to be on the Laver Cup ball kid team. For
Naperville natives and Kennedy Junior High students Bridget Chapman and Akash Bansal, there was a very specific skill set required to make the Laver Cup ball kids team and an extensive practice regimen.
We're doing some sprints, we're rolling balls, pressing, servicing balls to the players, doing the towels. We're doing all the things that we would do on court so that we're best fit for doing this job.
You have to be able to concentrate and stand still for long periods of time, and you have to have a lot of focus. And then some of the things that we do, you got to roll the ball very flat and be able to pay attention to what the player wants.
There's a lot more responsibility that it carries. People think that you can just go up to the players, talk to them. We're not allowed to do any of that because it's their own time and they get their time to relax and stuff. And also that we have a lot more practices and the time that goes into this than people see just on the court.
You have to have a lot of hard work, patience, and you really have to focus, because when you're on court with the players, you can't be looking off into the stands seeing who's there. You have to be focused on the players. It's players before any other thing.
Although the work done on the court was strictly business, the kids and their families had the opportunity to engage with the famous faces of the tournament.
They've done a lot to give us different opportunities to interact with the players. So today there is an event at Millennium Park, and so we're going to be going there. And they've had practices this whole week, as well as they have a family night dinner. So there's a lot of things that they've been able to incorporate for the children, and obviously as parents we're along for the ride, so it's been quite fun.
The experience was unforgettable and one that will help these young athletes in their goals for their future in competitive tennis.
I'd love to make varsity as a freshman at Naperville North, and it's going to be hard again, but hard work should pay off. So
on through high school, I would really like to play tennis. I don't know how much I'll play later on in my life, but I really enjoy playing it.
For Sports Story Sunday, I'm Stephanie Odie.